good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Subscribers, true believers, and students of the Way of the Fist alike. Turtle Sage here for another fun-filled episode of How to Food, number 36. Brought to you in part by the Wu-Tang Clan. No, I'm playing. No, in today's episode, we are going to go over perhaps what I would consider my signature weapon in all of martial arts. You know, every great legend in the history of the game has their weapon. You know, Bruce Lee's got his nunchaku. Danny Los Santos got those Kali sticks. Musashi's got his katana or his bokken. Shout out to the Yoshioka clan. Etc. For me, it's the broadsword. Ever since the days of White Leopard, for some reason, this weapon just came to me rather quickly. Some of my best forms, some of the most legendary victories in tournaments have been because of this weapon. So I'm so gracious as to give you the game on this weapon, mainly because I'm good at it. No, I'm playing. And I am good at it, but, you know, May the 4th is coming up, so I feel like the next month and a half should be dedicated to swordsmanship, right? And I'll give some tutorials on that. Okay, so starting off, this is a weapon, is very similar, you know, it's the Chinese Dao, the broadsword, used by Manchu officers and, you know, well, not even officers, basic Manchu guards. And the reason I say guards and not like officers like a general or something like that is because it's easy to teach, easy to learn. Only takes about a solid years of training to really achieve true proficiency, in my opinion. Well, they say, as the saying goes in Chinese martial arts, 100 days of empty hand, 300 days of broadsword, 500 days of staff, 1,000 days of spear, 10,000 days of straight sword. Take that for what you will. But that's just what I heard. Anyway, so this weapon is a single-edged slicing weapon, very similar to a pirate's cutlass, an Arabian scimitar, a machete, like if you're in the jungles of Africa or South America or Southeast Asia, wherever you may be, where it is hot, humid, and the grass gets really tall, and you can't afford a lawnmower, it's a weapon similar to this. Anyway, so the basic thing you need to know is it a single-edged slicing weapon. I hold it like this when it is not in my sheath. This way I can, you know, it's like you hold it like this when you're in tournaments, but it's also a great way to basically have it in a position where it's not considered, you know, lethal. Or it's less lethal, I should say. But it starts off here, but you can get deadly real quick. Now, never mind that, but for now, I will show you the basic figure eight. And so, most people think, oh, well, the figure eight's easy. Oh, I can do that, right? No. Wrong. What you want is body alignment, body control. See how, just like when I'm throwing a punch, my fist lines up with my elbow lines up with my knee. So I'll show you like so, right? Balance. You want balance. Why do you want balance? Because balance is control. Alignment it's control, balance is stability, and stability is power. And so when you do that, just like any technique in, say, Tai Chi, but really, this is all Chinese martial arts. Power comes from the legs, directed by the waist, expressed in the hands. And so when you do that, whether the circle is small, see you're distracted by the flowing red tassel, right? Everything lines up with the knee. You have body alignment. So, right, I pull back, come forward, right? And you notice my shoulders are relaxed, right? So you want smooth, rounded, continuous movement. So, a good way to practice this is step up, step back, step up, step back. See how I'm mainly keeping my elbows low? So that way I can, right. And so that's a basic thing you need to understand. Now, as for the parts of the weapon, this part right here, even though it is a practice weapon, if you're wielding a battle-ready weapon, this is for the slicing. But keep in mind, this part right here on a real-life sword would also be sharp. But this part is not. This part is good if you are doing a block or you're redirecting. And so with that, you can also blade lock. Like if it's basically like you're doing push hands with a blade, or chin na. And for those who don't know, chin na means joint locking. Yeah, you can joint lock. Let's say you joint lock somebody, you turn around, slice, stab, go back into the figure 8. And come back, finish. So I'll do it slowly. Right? Basic figure 8. You see how my legs are pushing everything back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, why am I doing it slow? Well, I'm doing it slow so that you all can see it, obviously, but I'm also doing it slow so that I can see what I'm doing. If you can do it slow, you can do it fast. Keep this in mind in all the martial arts. It's one thing to be able to do things rapid fire, but if you can do it slow, you achieve form. You achieve form, you will achieve grace, you will achieve skill, you will achieve precision, and then you will achieve maximum effect. So again, slow. And see how my waist is turning? Dantian, lower abdomen. I'm making a circle. So I'm making a circle, making a circle. Step back, step forward, step back, step forward, step forward, step back, step back, step back, forward, forward. Like Aaliyah, back, back, forth, and forth, right? So, basic figure 8. So with that, go with that. And you can even do this with a stick, because what you're really trying to get down is essentially the motion. So we'll start there. Next week, we'll deal with more complex moves with this weapon. Oh yeah, we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go deep. So with that said, practice hard, my friends. Be water. Get stronger. And with that, like, share, and subscribe if you like what you saw. Turtle Sage, signing out.